The Board of Trustees for the Egyptian National Dialogue held their first meeting on Tuesday. They have set the bylaws and the code of conduct which will regulate and structure what is expected to be the biggest political conference Egypt has ever seen. According to the board, the aim is to reach full agreement between participants over all topics that concern Egyptian citizens.
The Board of Trustees will moderate the dialogue, organize its schedule, and will report all its findings to the President of Egypt. Every issue must pass only by consensus. In case there are 3 different approaches to the same issues, which the board sees valid, they will all be reported to the President. This is to set aside the concept of influence the majority or minority will have in the dialogue.
The National Dialogue is sending an open invitation to all Egyptians to join. Its board, however, says the only exception will be the Muslim Brotherhood group, people with criminal records, and those who refuse to recognize the legitimacy of the 2014 Constitution.
We had planned to meet for an hour. Instead, we stayed for 7. That reflects how intense the talks were and how much details were discussed. What is more important is the actual dialogue. All that happened today was preparation for the dialogue to take place between all political powers invited to join or interested in joining.
This step indicates that Egypt's political leadership wishes to include all political and societal groups in creating a new republic. This includes having bigger political activity, diversifying opinions over all issues that the country faces. There are global challenges which Egypt needs to approach differently. To do that, we must first establish a national platform for people to talk.
The National Dialogue's Board of Trustees will form its subcommittees during its next meeting on July 19. These committees will lead the talks on specific topics with experts and citizens concerned with issues on its agenda. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi called for the dialogue in April, aiming that it will include all political forces without exceptions or discrimination. Over 96,000 applied to participate in the National Dialogue. Their application must include their insights about the topics they're concerned with, so the number of topics to be discussed is huge. The figure is also an indication to how much it is important for the country to open up space for its people to engage in discussing the country's policies.